Girlman Record Night is brought to you by your mom's turkey and your aunt's dressing. Ooh. Hello, Echo.
Is the Echo Plex running?
Yeah, because I got the Echo machine running.
The Echo Plex 2K.
I'm stopping it out now. No,
this is my 7th one.
Jay is a dedicated employee and a soon diabetes and cancer. Seriously, those are 240 milligrams of caffeine a piece.
Is your right arm supposed to start going numb after you drink that many?
It's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, no, it's always a bad thing.
It's kind of a cool feeling.
It's always a bad thing.
Goes numb.
Sure.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is our Black Friday. We've been doing these Black Friday things for several years now. Since we've been doing the program. We've been doing Black Friday.
You shop
specials.
today? Did you go out and hit some Black Friday?
No, we don't do all that mess now. I said before.
I bought myself something on Black Friday.
My kid Daniels don't stand in no damn line for nothing, child. Shit.
I bought myself something Wednesday.
What'd you get on?
It was a Black Friday sale. It was something for a shooting thing.
Okay. Go and get on the list.
Yeah.
You're gonna get on the list. Everybody's gonna know about what you're doing.
That Trump's gonna come take your guns.
So that's what I'm saying.
Hillary's gonna take our guns.
More about that lately.
By the way, I don't think I'm gonna get the Secretary of State gig I applied for.
No.
I sent him an application.
You sent him an application.
Just like I sent an application in for the Redskins head coaching job every time. Every time there's a firing.
If you keep.
No, I really do. You think I'm kidding? I really
you really
sent
do
my
that?
resume in.
That's funny. Does it? But
I swear to God.
Does it come with a Refco station head on a letterhead on it?
Yeah. No. Ever since I was like probably 18 years old, because the Redskins have had like a dozen coaches.
Yeah.
I always send my resume.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Oh, that's funny.
Hoping to get an interview at least.
You missed this shit. Jay says every time the Redskins have had a coaching vacancy since he was like 18, he would send in an application. Like for real.
I always did.
That's
I never got an interview either.
Well,
not to this day.
Well, it's not for lack of trying.
No. A for effort.
We hope you had a good time with your family on Thanksgiving. We hope you ate lots of food, was very satisfied, and got to enjoy a sport game on TV with some of your family around. And
it was good stuff yesterday.
A good fellowshipping time, and had a good time. And it makes us think about our internet friends out there that join us with the program every time.
We're thankful for them.
We're thankful for them. We hope they had a good Thanksgiving as well. And I hope your family's safe. We've been thinking, we've been knocking around this idea now.
I'm not doing this.
No. We're thinking about opening up a prayer line.
Do it.
And take some live prayer requests on the show. Now, Jay don't want nothing to do with this for some reason. So I don't know. Anyway. It's just an idea we're kicking around, and I don't know. I don't think it's such a bad idea.
No. Oh God.
Why not, Jay?
Because I don't want to get on the purgatory train.
Hey, did you watch sports games this weekend?
I did. I watched the Redskins lose yesterday.
Did you see? I think it was the Lions game.
I did. I saw the last quarter.
Okay. Apparently, in the beginning, on the music tip of this, Aretha Franklin had this like 5-minute rendition of the national anthem. Did you hear about this? It literally took 5 minutes.
Was it on television?
I don't know if they did the whole thing on TV or
Probably
not.
so. Anyway,
5 minutes.
They cut from the national anthem.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh. It was.
I think you could do that, but
they said it had to be the longest version. 5 minutes. said she hung on every note. It's like, oh,
that gets on my nerves.
I don't.
The Cowboys had a jazz
You lo-
trumpeter yesterday.
I was gonna ask.
National
well,
anthem.
I hate the long extended national anthem shit.
Yeah, I do too. The Whitney Houston one.
I'm not a fan.
That's why she died.
Okay, Jay. I think domestic abuse had a lot to do with that, and which led to a lot of pill alcohol taken.
No, she died because of that national anthem.
Well, hey,
I'm pretty sure.
it did. It didn't help her. I'll tell you. It didn't help her none. It didn't help her none.
Anyway, she's dead.
Yeah. You know, last week we talked about. Actually, it was breaking news on the program last week. We talked about Sharon Jones had passed away from the Dap Kings.
Yeah.
Legendary soul singer. What's funny, I'll have you to know, when she actually had her initial, she'd been suffering with pancreatic cancer or some shit. Anyway, but she.
Did you know this, or did you have to look all this up?
No, I read this article that she'd been suffering with that shit anyway. But on election night, when Trump started winning, she had a stroke, and I quote, she told the people that were there, Trump gave her the stroke. Roth told the Times. She was blaming Trump for the whole thing. But she could still talk, and she was like, which is funny. And I'd read that, and I thought it was a goof, or a spook, or
fake news story.
Yeah. And so, but no, it was a real story. She really said it. And the following day, she had a even worser than stroke. And then she went on to, but it said she sang. She couldn't talk or nothing, but she sang all the way that she croaked out. That's pretty cool.
That's lame. That's a lame story.
And then Charlie Brown came out and kicked a field goal over her. Charlie Brown kicking a field goal over a dead lady singer.
What the fuck?
That's a lame story.
I'm just saying.
I don't understand.
I'm just saying.
Maybe Trump really just did make America great again.
It's possible. But, you know. Anyhow, hey, we're not really big record store day people. I know they have like a Black Friday thing, which was today.
And you know, I'm surprised that Metallica didn't wait till the day to drop their record.
It's true.
XM Radio, by the way.
Taking over XM Radio?
Yeah.
They got a channel now?
Jesus fucking Christ for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you can just put on 100.3 and just hear a
I
Metallica
can't
channel.
do that either. I won't do that either.
Gripping your pillow tight.
The best metal.
Jay, goddamn stop it.
But so anyhow, there was all this record store day shit coming out, and I never know what the hell's going on, and I went back and looked
It's
at all
grown
of it.
exponentially.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
It
know.
used to only be like a dozen titles or something, like
Oh, it was
a
definitely
few
smaller.
years ago. And now
It
it's
kind
like
of surprised
100.
me. I zipped through the list. I did find a couple things that was like, oh, okay, but not that I'm going to go stand in line for it. Venom, who invented black metal, they had a thing come out. The first album called Black Metal.
Okay.
That came out. That would have been kind of cool. There's a Dennis Coffey, which we love Dennis Coffey here on the program. Funky guy.
That one.
Yeah.
No relation to Paul Coffey.
No. But that was a live performance somewhere. That'd have been kind of cool. There's
These
a
hockey
live
jokes do anything for you?
Alice in Chains came out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Live Ornette Coleman, An Evening with Ornette Coleman, Part 1. That would have been kind of cool, but you know, again, and that would have been kind of cool because it's not something that you see around a lot.
Yeah.
But the one thing that stuck out for me was there's several things for the Kinks that came out, right? But there's this one 7-inch that had like 4 songs on it that never been released before. Brand new, never before issued 7-inch EP, celebrated the 50th anniversary of the Kinks. Material released in '68, includes Till Death Do Us Part film theme, which I guess was on some shit that didn't get released. People take pictures of each other from the Village Green Preservation Society, and This Is Where I Belong. Originally recorded in '65 for Face to Face, but they didn't use the shit.
No, I really do. I appreciate when stuff like that comes out.
That would be cool.
Yeah, like
now, but being able to go up to my local spot and find that is the other thing, and it would suck to go stand in line. Oh yay! And then you get up in there, and the one thing I'm just like, holy shit, it's not there. I don't know. But maybe I'll look for that down the road.
I'm just not big on the reissues on Record Store Day. You know?
No, unless it's something that I just can't get
Something
otherwise.
like that Kinks unreleased shit. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's definitely something that, I mean, you can't get it any other way right now.
Well, maybe like the original tape or something like that.
Original tape. Jay's going to buy the original tape off eBay
Good J power.
or off Shebay.
Yeah. $4,500. 1,000.
So yeah, I don't even know what that means. So yeah, that's all I had to say about the Record Store Day shit. I didn't go do it, but whatever. So whatever. We talked about it. We talked about all that, Jay, and then we watched some football.
Did you watch the game today?
Football game. No, I didn't watch that. I don't have cable.
It was a good one.
What's the football you watched on it?
I watched the NC State North Carolina game.
Ooh, oh.
State pulled one out. Maybe say their coach. I might apply for that coaching job too if it comes open. I might apply for the state job if it comes open.
That'd be a good gig. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like it'd
So
be
what are we
good.
talking about?
What are we talking about?
Football.
I don't
You
know.
can watch the big game tomorrow, the Ohio State Michigan game.
I'll put it on my television.
You'll be able to get that one, I think. I think it's on one of the main stations.
Man, it's so hot in here. I really need to cake up this Mitchum. It's been doing some cleaning today, and I should have been doing some cleaning on myself. Rather, I did cleaning on
You
some
did
other
your
stuff.
spring cleaning today.
Downstairs spring cleaning.
That's how much of a procrastinator.
Flaky layers coming off of it. Every time I dug deep, there was another layer that came off of it. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what. Why don't we get into some of the shit we played? We played some great
Why
stuff.
don't we? We played a lot of stuff tonight.
Played
to
a lot of
compensate
stuff.
because we didn't buy much this year.
No, we didn't really.
Oh!
Oh no! Bossman and Kimmy leaving.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for everything. Oh yeah. Sure, that'll work.
Text me and let me know how you like it.
Okay. Thank you guys. Mazel tov.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right. It's my line of sight, Jay. I
Travel
appreciate
down
that.
the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Let me get on a little graphic business here. A little of what we peed.
Do we have an Instagram page?
We don't. Why don't you start us one?
Well, we don't really have any
You
pictures.
can manage it.
put on
Oh,
there.
you can manage it. I
You
want
ever
to
thought
start.
about hiring a staff photographer?
I've been thinking about live streaming some actual digs. What do you guys think about that?
During the week.
Yeah, like when just
yeah.
do a live thing on Facebook, like going in Goodwills and.
You ever went live before on Facebook? Or that
Hey,
was
yeah, I
the
was
first
showing
time?
Stev's band actually from the record night
remember that.
page.
Yeah.
It was a good time. That's where Steve, obviously Fee's not here this evening. He's Thanksgiving it down south. I
Down
believe.
south. Him and REM are having turkey.
Stand in the place where they work.
Because they're both from Athens.
Yeah, but he's not from Athens.
No, he's from
Wichita.
Georgia.
I'm going to Wichita. Mm-mm. Okay, so what we played, the obligatory Thanksgiving album. That's why I played it first. I want to get it out of the way, but you got to play it. Little Alice's Restaurant.
I don't get it.
Arlo
but
Guthrie.
Sure.
Big 16-minute long business for, that just says classic rock radio Thanksgiving. I know our local classic rock station plays it every year on Thanksgiving.
Because they suck.
Howl the way through, and so so I started with it, so I could play the whole thing.
They play it the whole way
Just,
through? Do they play it just one time, or do they play it like every 3 hours or something like that?
I don't know about that, Jay. I don't know about that. Hey, I've been in a big kick lately. Oh, I broke something. I've been in a big kick lately of post-World War II
Yeah?
rhythm and blues, like early rock and roll.
Up-tempo.
Yeah. I like the up-tempo numbers.
Something that want to make you want to dance like John Candy.
Yeah. And a group that kind of jumped in my head this evening, and it really embodies that, of course. Bill Haley and the Comets. I've been listening to some other stuff, but Bill Haley definitely has that vibe to it. And listen to the side 2 of this Pickwick deal that I picked up somewhere along the way.
Is that pretty cheap?
See You Later, Alligator, Flip, Flop, and Fly, The Saints Rock and Roll, and Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Quality business, man. I really dug this.
That's a $2 record, too.
Little $2 record.
Pickwick.
Pickwick doesn't sound bad. Hell, I think I get a bad rap, Jay. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I do, too.
I like them old Pickwick records.
I'm about Pickwick in a heartbeat.
Damn straight.
'Cause they're
I'll
always
put them on
cheap.
my wall. I will
Gosh,
get...
that's like brand spanking
What am I
new.
saying about it?
Huh?
What?
Brand spanking new.
Yeah. Good. Oh, excuse me. I hope the boss ain't watching.
Uh-oh.
I spit up a little blood.
I know, I saw that.
Oh.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
A lot of salt. All that meat. Of the last,
Makes your ankles swell.
my gums swell up and they bleed real bad, and then I just
You take
Slurp.
razor blades to knock them down.
yeah.
Back down to normal size.
That's what I do with my skin tags. I scrape them off and try to make a little gentleman.
Can I tell you a story real quick?
I don't. Well, let's take a vote. Can Jay tell us a story?
What's the chat say? All right, you got 5 seconds.
No, we're on a delay. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tell us a story.
All right. So my friend Brad Parrish, the one that just got out of prison.
Brad Parrish?
Yeah, he was in prison for like 12 years.
For what?
He killed somebody. Yeah, 2nd degree.
Wow. I know that guy.
Wait, no, no, it wasn't. It was a self-defense deal, but it wasn't 2nd degree. It was like it's a self-defense deal, So he got time.
Okay.
One of those deals where like the guy had his back turned to him or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, we were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Playing for Westbury baseball, and he brought me some snuff for the first time. Sixth grade now.
Copenhagen?
No, some really like ground up crap.
All like peach?
Something for like his grandmother used to sniff.
Okay.
So
Like his snooter.
yeah, and he told me that his grandma used to take razor blades on the inside of her mouth and shred her gums all up.
So the tobacco would get in there a little more.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
So
That sounds like a pro wrestler story.
That's my story.
That's
She kept under her tape right here.
Shane said yes. So it's great that we
But she taped her wrist and kept her razor blade right there.
oh my God, my wife right now. Little hole punch. Coriel Muzan back together again. It's a promo copy.
Yeah.
What a smoke infusion album this is, man.
I liked this.
Alphonse Muzan, Larry Correll, if you guys don't know. Pretty smoking individually, and this particular edition that came out, I didn't even notice the year.
1977.
77, what is that, ABC? No. Atlantic. Okay.
Promo copy.
Okay, yeah, all this guy's right, he's got the big sticker on the front.
Yeah, it's fancy. It's fancy doing.
It's fancy doings right there. Great sounding record. Really hit. Look for a lot to come out of these young guys.
Look for stuff from these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are hot.
They're going to be on my #1 pop chart. You have your own #1 pop chart? I started a website in 1981. It was called Major League. I'm sorry.
You saw something in those guys.
I'm
saw
sorry.
the potential there.
I'm sorry.
And just went for it.
VCLT from last week from my good buddy Shane, man. It's just such a crazy story. I've been telling people the story.
My hearing just went out.
Semen all over that fucking
I've been telling the story all week about going into the store to pick this up. They didn't have it, even though they said they did. I bought the records that we did for Dig of the Week last week, and then this is what was been sitting on my couch in a box all week. What a crazy deal, and what a badass rock record.
Yeah, really good.
It really is. It's for people that don't, and they're not on the Tad wagon right now.
Get on that Tad wagon.
Get on that Tad wagon, folks.
Yeah.
It just don't get any better than that. Got a little download action with that as well.
This is like a.
We got a nice little.
This is like a nice record.
Yeah, got a little poster in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
It's like something you get for Christmas.
Damn right.
They
Because it says Santa on it. Because it says Santa on it.
They look cool too.
Jay. It says Santa on it.
Look like a bunch of cool guys to hang out with.
Yeah. That guy's fat. I like fat guys.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, this was a dig of the week last week.
Whoa!
Whoa! It's the Wish You Were Here. The cover was kind of beat up. The record was poppy at first. I kind of skipped a little bit ahead in the first track and ended up being not too bad, especially for what is that, $2 copy?
$2, yeah.
$2, man.
Yeah.
So I was really stoked to pick that
25
up.
cents.
I didn't really look to see what pressing that is and what da 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 da. You know shit about that, Jay? I couldn't
Not really.
differentiate right now.
Not really.
Some of the
Well,
other
it's Columbia. Yeah, I can tell you exactly what it is.
some of the other Floyd,
the old
I know a
Matrix system.
little more about this. Jay's going Matrix with Hyde on it.
3R. This is the third repress.
The third repress.
Yeah. Late in the third repress. So this is
Okay.
third press, whatever that is. So that's probably a year or two after.
You just got run off.
I don't know.
You just got run off. That's a new segment. Because we're doing stuff about stuff in the dead wax and the runoff.
Mm-hmm.
You got run off. You like that?
Yeah.
We record me just turning and saying that.
That's my favorite thing about Columbia is the dead wax. You can like look at the dead wax and tell when your record was pressed.
You got run off. Cut right there. Okay.
I think other people might do that, but Columbia is the best about it.
Yeah, that's cool to be able to kind of follow along, especially with Floyd, Beatles, and all that shit. It's kind of hard to keep up with from time to time.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Did you ever? Was there a scene?
I am Ansor. Ansor. Like I'm answering a question.
Oh.
I am Ansor.
Oh Lord.
All right, another dig of the week. Tom Waits, Blue Valentine. A little slower than we normally like to play on the program, but it's Tom Waits and with that silky, smooth voice that everybody loves so much.
Did he die recently?
He died of, he ate his own heart. Pulled it out like a hand fruit. Ate that first little knob corner off the top of it. And about the time he got a little more than halfway done eating it, he actually passed away from eating his own heart.
If George Thorogood
Like a hand.
and John Mellencamp had a kid, it would be Tom Waits.
Okay. Let's
Look at him. I mean,
he is very long-headed. You guys say that? He's long-headed.
George Thorogood and John Cougar Mellencamp,
Yeah.
if they mated,
Right.
That sounds like a Carson, the great Karnak thing.
if they mated.
We started talking about this.
What do you get? John Mellencamp. What was the other one I said?
Yeah.
George Thorogood
And Bill Gates.
and Bill Gates.
That's what you said.
What do you get with Tom Waits?
We started talking about this band because it's a good band to talk about.
Striper.
Because it means you're talking about.
My girlfriend wanted to hear something Christian.
Again,
Fuck you.
we're going to get this prayer line going
no, we're
real
not,
soon.
folks.
Now look, you'll be able to call live into the show. And
Speak to one of our
in
operators.
all seriousness, look, you can do a special unspoken if you're not comfortable exclaiming.
Oh,
If you want to say, hey, look, my dad's got gout. He's in a lot of pain. I'd like to put in a little prayer request. You can do that. Or if you just want to say, special unspoken, we'll we'll leave that
Why don't
up.
we just set up an email?
We'll leave,
account just for that,
everybody
too?
blast us an
Yeah,
email.
yeah, that'd be a lot easier.
And then we read them all. I thought, baby, we can read them.
No.
I mean, if you guys
Print
don't,
off and take him to church.
if you guys don't want to send money, you don't have to. But I mean, if you want to send money and want to get closer with your personal
top.
relationship.
Like to the top. Like if you send money, you're to me first.
It's something to think about.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. What would be the top of the priority list at
to hell with the devil.
Heritage USA?
Look at these guys.
Yeah, look at those guys.
That's a great.
Also available on Cobalt cassettes.
Oh. Cobalt, like on Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at that chick, man.
You do her.
She's hot.
I think that's why I started liking Poison when I was a kid. I was like, man, these girls are pretty.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, no,
They're dudes.
they're dudes, bro.
Bro. Dude.
Bro, those are dudes.
Dude.
See, that was later.
That was earlier.
No. No.
Oh, yeah.
See? Everything's messed up.
That was
Then we
False
started
man's fault.
one of my records. Jay wanted to get a little set in.
Steve's not here. Steve likes to set them.
He does. And
This is in honor of Steve not being
but
here.
you did a set. It's the first time you did a set. Think about doing a set.
It was a mini set. You know.
What'd you think about
It
it?
was fun.
You enjoy on it?
Yeah.
All right.
It was
I pulled
exciting.
now the theme. You want to talk about the theme?
It's pretty given, I think.
It's pretty given.
No fun
for-
mystery thing. It was just all for fun, you know. It was to lighten the mood a
Hey,
little bit.
guys. Let me tell you what,
We're all,
guys.
we're all a team here, you know.
We're all the same. But no, it's a black because Black Friday,
Yeah.
black. And I started
With
with
the Black
the
Friday
song Black Friday, Steely Dan on Katie Lod.
which is not about Black Friday
No, of
that
course
we
not.
know
No,
of.
of
It's
course
about
not.
the stock market.
Yeah. So played that to get it going, and then Jay
I brought a whole plethora of stuff.
brought all kinds of stuff. I ain't
think
got
Boss
nothing.
Man mixed a couple in.
Yeah, Boss Man he also threw his
I think
8-7 cents in there.
next we played.
What are you fucking Will from The Price is Right?
That's what I was. Yeah. Black Dog by Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This band out of England.
You don't see them around much anymore.
Not since they died.
You know, we're really in the Mexican restaurant up here,
Yeah.
and this guy says, dude was wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt.
Oh yeah, our friend was on
Yeah,
Led Zeppelin.
was wearing a Zeppelin shirt, and then dude sitting in the restaurant. It's one of those certified redneck Mexican restaurants, you know.
Certified redneck. They got the thing on the wall.
I actually have a written bit that I'm not going to do because it's part of a larger thing that I'm not going to do right now.
Sounds good. Sounds entertaining.
But
Sounds entertaining. I'll laugh, I'm sure. You got a whole bit about La Hacienda.
Kinda.
Oh wow, it's
He said, but he told the guy wearing the shirt, Led Zeppelin. You don't see them around much anymore,
he was dead serious.
and was dead serious
Yeah.
because they were dead.
Yeah.
Well, that bit died. Keep going, Jay. Jay's set.
We played. Boss Man was in the house.
Jay's
I
set.
wanted to hear some gangster rap,
Oh, that's not
so we played Black Star.
Black Star.
I don't know what song he played.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
He just kind of played it and left, and
He
Hey.
slipped in and slipped out.
yeah. But anyway,
That's a great album. He'd picked that up for the program.
yeah. He's a big.
That's an
fan of-
essential hip hop. He buys me essential hip hop albums that I can kind of mix in from time to time.
So this was 1998 though.
Yeah.
That's some good
Been a
business.
while. Yeah, I like that era of hip hop.
Yeah, you are a big fan of the.
I grab my D if I love hip hop.
You're a big fan of.
Everett.
Yeah,
All the Wu-Tang saga.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The RZA, the Jizza.
Are you a big? What's the one from Cleveland? That broke on. Really.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, we're a big Bone
It's
Thugs.
the Thuggish Ruggish
Are
Bone.
you a big Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Yeah.
guy, right?
Mike Horney was a big fan.
Oh yeah, I know he was.
It's the first of the month.
That's
Yeah.
about a girl getting her period.
And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
Yeah, that Beggars Rugged Bone was a good song.
Yeah. They were a lot better before they got on like MTV and some shit.
Yeah.
But that I Miss
It's
My Uncle
almost
Charles shit, that's when they kind of... That's not a bad song, but...
Just kind of gay-ish, happy.
See what happens, Jay?
Oh. Not there's anything
no.
wrong with that, you know.
Keep going.
All right,
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know
in
what we
the
played
set.
next, so I think we're out of order here. Thanks, boss man.
Well, you're in the set. You're in the set.
Probably one of your favorites. I snuck past you. Back in Black by
Yeah.
AC/DC.
Boy, what a great
I'm
album
surprised
that
you let
is.
this get on your turntable.
Yeah.
But you can't be back without Back in Black.
Yeah.
One of the best heavy metal records has ever been made.
Except AC/DC is the razor burn of rock and roll. They are the inner thigh razor burn of rock and roll.
Inner thigh razor burn. Where are you going with that?
That's what I think about AC/DC.
These Kelly Scott jokes do anything for you?
I got raped in a Kmart parking lot.
Yeah. What do we do next? We did this little ditty next. This was in honor of Mike Bananas.
Oh,
Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath. I know you like this band,
I do like that band.
you know? And,
That's a good band friend of mine.
So yeah, that is for you.
All right, keep it
This
moving,
band
Jay.
Black Sabbath, they're an up and coming band, you know?
They are. It's a young fellows out of
You're
England.
You're going to hear more of them in the coming years. Play Kiss, Black Diamond.
What's the end of that record? They start doing all that
They just,
detune.
no, they just play with the tape on it. They're just playing with the tape machine on
That
it.
sounds awesome. I really like
Yeah,
that.
that's how it fades out.
Sounds like Sun.
In the Kiss annals, you know, this is a crappy sounding record, but they had money and they had a good producer and everything, and they just made a really bad,
Rob Rothstein.
really bad sounding record.
And just ran with it.
Yeah.
Ran it into the fucking ground.
And then what did we play next? Sonic Youth, maybe? Somewhere in there. I think Baldwin just started picking records.
Yeah, he was picking. Yeah, we're kind of out. Yeah, we're out of the.
I don't see a
out of
Black
the theme.
on here anywhere.
I know. I don't think so.
So he didn't tell me what he played.
I don't think he did.
Boss Man was here, 2016.
Kilroy. What?
Anyway, played some Sonic Youth. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Played his jam. The
Birthday Black Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know the motherfuckers in the
Played
house.
that jam.
Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
Played
Excuse my language.
Black Moon.
Black Moon. Great hip hop. This is a hip hop record we featured on the Hidden Sleepers.
He played Blacksmith and Wesson.
Yeah. Great hip hop record that I wasn't
This was
super
early.
familiar with, for sure.
Yeah, this was one of your essentials. We played, I don't know what this is.
That's DJ Shadow, but before that we played
DJ Shadow.
Blackbirds.
Blackbirds.
Actually, I played that. That was earlier, but it was not because I didn't even realize it was black in the title. But I just wanted to hear a City Life.
Okay.
No, Rock Creek Park. I think is what we played. Doing it in the park.
Yeah.
The dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can get with that.
Yeah, wanted to hear this all week. Talked to somebody at the Work 20 about it. Yeah, I wanted to play it, and that's what I did.
Is this actually DJ Shadow?
On the cover?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Looks like Hubert, actually.
I'm kind of mesmerized by this, all these records.
Oh yeah, that's a great. Well, it's a great record, of course. But of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
And then we played
I've been working on my French accent.
the JBs.
Monsieur of course.
James Brown's
Backing band. Yeah.
So
That is funk up your old buddy
Yeah, you
Hoyle
can't go
right there.
wrong with that.
Yeah, that's good time business.
It doesn't matter what the playlist is.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
All right.
That was good stuff.
That's good stuff. Is that all we did?
That's all we did.
Well, we're going to go into a dig of the week. Now, we didn't really buy a lot this week,
Yeah, I bought a couple. I bought one.
but it leads me to a question I have.
What is that question of life?
Yeah,
Life
'cause-
in general.
yes. There's
Yes. Yes.
um,
Did you buy that this week?
I did.
Oh, well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
But it leads me to the question
Just
of
one?
yeah. That's it. That's it, Jay.
See if the audience can guess what that was.
Now you guys will probably know from being record collectors, unless you're just the guy that goes to the record store, buys the $10 record for $10, which is nothing wrong with that, of course. But if you're more of a digger and a thrift store person and blah, 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 you know that over time of hitting all these spots over and over and over again, boy, I could really use a beer. You got a beer over there?
No.
No.
Girlfriend.
No. You know, over the course of going through all these stores, a lot of the things start tripping your fancy. You start noticing things in the store that maybe you're not necessarily in there for.
And you see over and over and over again.
Yeah, and I don't know. I have that kind of personality, as I think a lot of record collectors do. So my question is, what else do you collect other than records? While you're out in these thrifty locations, and something also like, oh shit, they got toys, or they got comics, or they got whatever. Got some Elvis hair going on there.
What do you collect other than records? Everything.
Yeah, no, but well, thank you. I collect. I have went through several. I mean, my whole life I've collected. I've collected baseball cards. I've collected bottle caps and rocks and you name it. You name it, I've collected. And so I have that kind of personality. And so in the course of going through and looking for records and stuff, I've latched onto some, as I've talked about on the program, we've highlighted before, some retro video game collecting.
Well, you got a lot of that.
Yeah, I do. And I've also, and I've talked to there's some people that have that interest as well that we've had a little conversations before. There's also, other stuff. And I noticed like some of the guys like,
Don't look like John Stamos.
yes, exactly.
That's what I'm looking
Another common theme
Yeah,
that a lot of our record or video game
87.
people is
Not
VHS.
Not that Greek yogurt shit.
Yeah, Greek yogurt. Greek Stamos?
Yeah.
It's gross. Greek yogurt, the idea is just gross. VHS collecting, that's another thing that a lot of people...
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
It's easy because the shit's cheap, and you'll see
Makes you wonder in 2 or 3 years if this stuff's going to like.
you'll see a
explode,
tape.
You know?
You'll see a tape, Jay, and then you're like, oh man, I remember, and you can't not leave it in there.
Well, I don't carry
You
cash,
can't not unleave
so
it.
I can't go into those places and just buy one thing.
Sure you can. Goodwill,
Oh,
dollar.
Lord, Then they ask if you want to round up to help charity and I always say no.
Nope. Their problem.
Yeah.
My problem is getting more records. But no, so I don't know. What are you guys into, or what trips your fancy?
What do you
when
say
you're
to the
out?
bell ringers out in front of the stores when we're not going to give them anything?
A good day.
You ever think that's kind of an awkward exchange?
No.
He pretends like they're not there.
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
I can see that though.
They're invisible.
You ever
Yeah.
tried to steal out of one of those before?
Have I tried to steal out of one of them? No, Jay. Have you tried to steal out of the Salvation Army tent?
No.
No.
Believe you.
It's awkward for that to come up if that wasn't the premise for something larger than that.
No. Who would do something like that?
I don't know.
That's terrible. This is the same people that would open up a prayer line. That's who would do something
Well,
like that.
I'm just, no. I like to make sure that all my internet friends are well prayed up on,
Oh, Lord.
so there's no problems to be had. We can all take care of it all at one time. We'll just all get together and take care of
Sing
it.
along.
We'll just take care of it.
Speaking of sing alongs, Florida Henderson died today.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
no.
sucked. That sucks.
But she's only 82, though. I mean,
we're gonna pour out some
Who would
Wesson.
have expected that?
We're gonna pour out some Wesson outside,
Ew.
and then I'll get some more ants
These corny jokes don't anything for you.
because a lot of my ants are getting older in age. So I'll get some more ants by pouring Wesson.
Do you have a lot of ants?
I don't have a lot of ants. What? Aunts?
No, like outside.
Outside ants?
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
My mom and dad's sisters. Outside.
Where are you going with this?
Huh? Huh?
We were talking about the dad getting AIDS, and then what?
Yeah. Oh, you brought up good times.
Mike Brady getting AIDS.
No. Florence Henderson.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died of AIDS.
No.
Hey, dude.
No, not Florence.
Oh, that's her.
Okay. She passed today.
At
Don't
the ripe old age of 82.
don't
How
disrespect
come
the
people
dead.
don't say that on television?
Ripe old age?
Yeah. Like,
Because ripe sounds like smells bad.
Brian Williams should use that one. And Florence Henderson died today at the ripe old age of 82. Is that what the term is, ripe old age?
I think so. Hey, picked up a couple of VHS tapes this week. A couple, I mean 4.
Yeah.
One we just got done watching over here in the Atari alcove.
The one you've never seen?
I've never seen it. Dirty Harry.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Picked up a horror flick, Salem's Lot. Horror flicks are very collectible.
There he is holding his wrist. Salem's Lot.
Picked up a squirrely VHS of a sci-fi movie from the early 60s called Flight to Mars.
I've heard of that.
It was like a quarter.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It was a quarter at Value Village. And then this I couldn't pass up because it had, it's a sealed Jacques Cousteau excursion on the Amazon thing. So it's like an 18th month thing he did on the Amazon, shot on film, and brand new sealed.
This is a documentary.
Yeah, documentary, Cousteau. So this would be, because a lot of what we do with the VHS tapes, if you don't know, is over here in the Atari alcove. We'll watch a lot of stuff like that. We turn the sound down and we got the records going behind us. It's just a nice visual to have. So I try to find some squirrely, weirdo VHSs that kind of fit that aesthetic. We play it over here to the side because I like doing shit like that. Doing stuff like that, Jay, makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
You ever try to decode a Goodwill price tag?
No, I haven't.
What do you think those numbers mean on there?
Nothing.
1155.23. Something to look up. Oh, by the way,
Right.
I looked up your story you told me last week on a popular fast food chain and why you think they're named a certain way.
Right.
I looked that up.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd it say? The guy's name's Arby, right?
No.
No?
It's a brother's first name. One starts with R and one starts with B.
Nothing to do with roast beef.
Or the partners, one's R and one's B.
Okay. So it's like Robert and Browning or something. All right.
No, wait.
It's just, I mean, I can't believe this has not been addressed at this point. That was my major concern. You got some stuff, Jay? I just got some.
I got one record.
And I've got, let's see, check this out. So I went into, one day at work, I went into three Goodwills and a Salvation Army. And I really scored. And I only got one record, folks. And I'm sorry I'm showing all this stuff that's not, but we're kind of,
It's Thanksgiving, you know.
It's Thanksgiving. We're just doing,
I'm giving thanks for the crap I bought.
get your own goddamn internet program.
That's right.
Just seriously, no.
I mean, you go out and get
we
like,
appreciate
you
you.
go out and get
we
2
appreciate
followers. You know?
No, we appreciate
You see how hard it
Oh, we
is.
appreciate you. Well, people get more followers than me. I'm what you call abrasive, Jay. I'm abrasive. Some people just don't like me.
Oh no, you're salty.
Salty?
Yeah. You're a salty kind of
I
comedian.
need a lot of meat.
You're like the
Meat
George Carlin of your era. You're very salty.
Very salty.
Yeah.
I picked up PS2 game, Red Dead Revolver, something I've been wanting. It's actually a little sought after. A $10 game for $3. It's not a big thing. It's actually a game I want to play. So, dude, I've been rocking some Blades of Steel from an NES card
That's
I
what I
picked up
hear.
in
That's what I
Nashville.
hear. Yeah.
We got some Blades of Steel going on in the other room. We're about to just get gnarly.
Double
on it.
dribble.
Also picked up Anthrax CD, Sound of White Noise.
Yeah.
This was 99 cents, and it's in
And somebody didn't like it, so they gave it to Goodwill.
Salvation Army.
Somebody probably fell in Christ and just turned it in.
great shape, and that's a great album. I mean,
Coach
dude,
Atkinson probably changed somebody's life.
Oh, yeah.
and They probably turned it in. He
Um,
did rape.
Check this out.
What was cool.
Check this out.
What you got there?
Bagged from Goodwill, Chopper Command. Hold that guy up, Jay, if you wouldn't mind. Let me show some stuff off.
Chopper
Now,
Command.
you said you had this. Speaking of the Atari Alco, Chopper Command on 2600. I got a lot of Cameron's games. Jay said he remembers this game.
Yeah, I
He had
remember this game.
I know anything Activision on 2600. That's a good bet.
Where you
right
just
there.
save people off of a chopper.
That's Pitfall. That's River Raid. That's all Activision shit. So you know it's gonna be good stuff.
I mean, how complex could it really be?
Won't you do something, Joe?
I just got one record.
All right, tell me about it.
I've got this B-52s that I found last week.
Yeah.
And I've got the red one, the second one. And I always really like this one too. That early kind of off the wall
Yeah, that's really good.
goods. And
That's a good price on that.
Well, it's split, you know.
Oh, split
But,
cover.
but
That's
the record's
cool.
in good shape.
Shit.
So yeah, I was happy.
The
to get
hell
that.
with it.
That was all I got.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. We're celebrating the harvest this week. You know what I mean? Picked
Harvest,
up.
Yeah.
I'm just continuing on my game shit, man. Gundam Battle Assault 2,
do it.
PlayStation 1. Solid game. Picked it up for 99 cents. That's a $20
Yeah,
game.
Keep it going.
$20
Keep
game.
it going.
I did pick up a record.
Okay.
This is like my third Sandy Nelson in
I
a
just
couple of
found out
weeks.
a couple weeks ago that Sandy Nelson is a man.
Oh yeah, it's a
I was
man.
a woman for a long time.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too originally. Big time drummer.
Yeah.
Now this is Teenage House Party. It's got some great black and white shots on the back of like kids having some parties. It's got House Party Rock,
Kind of like
Hearts of
fraternity
Song.
party, probably.
Look at-
Like
Hold that guy up, Jay, if you wouldn't mind. And show some of those black and white pictures on the back. Since it's the only record I bought this week. It's a little dollar score. Love Sandy Nelson record. It's not the greatest of shape, but, you know, we'll get by. Hold a little closer there. We'll show off some of them scenes. Some nice little scenes going on. Some nice parties. Some parties I'd like to go to. Parties I'd like to go to, Jay.
I bet they've got punch there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey, if you notice, there's a picture of potato chips on the front. Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that.
It's a good. It's
Down
a
at
good
the bottom,
It's
yeah.
a good image. Some potato chips.
Speaking of chips.
Now,
Oh wait, that's not next, is it?
that's the only record I bought. Now, I wouldn't normally show this kind of shit,
Do your games, man. It's Thanksgiving.
but I'm leading up to this because it's never happened to me before. So going through my normal routine. This is a Salvation Army. It's not even a Goodwill. So this is like a little scuzzball. People take vouchers up here and get like, you know, shoes because they don't have things to put on their feet. I mean, it's that hardcore.
Where?
So I don't mind throwing them some money when I can.
Where?
Salvation Army.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
People use vouchers to get like clothes and.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I go up in there, and that's where I bought that Anthrax, and that's where I got the Sandy Nelson, and the Gundam Assault. Great game. But I found two things that I've never seen ever out in the wild.
In the public market.
Two TurboGrafx 16 games. Vigilante and Aero Blasters. $30 and $70 roughly, equally. Now,
How much did you pay for those?
99 cents a piece.
Yeah, you overpaid, dude.
Show off
I wouldn't have paid more than 75 cents for these.
Show off the little hue cards in here. I've never seen these in the wild.
That's like a computer card from the
It's called
1970s.
hue cards. So, yeah, I know. It ain't music and fuck off. and
1989.
whatever. Yeah.
Michael.
I couldn't believe that's some of the better.
Can you find the player is my next question.
I need a TurboGrafx. That's the next thing. But man, the turnover. It's not just music and records, but like that thrifting, find something like, oh shit, that feeling. Oh, that's the best, man. And no matter what you're doing, if it's comics or records or China or whatever.
That's why you do it.
That's why you do it. And that, oh my God, especially when it breaks up the monotony of a normal day, going in there and getting a little score like that, man, it made me for 2 days, man. I was walking around whistling zippity-doo out of my asshole. It was great.
Well, there's places like that, like your local spot. You know, like you're not always like, you know, excited as you would be in like a Goodwill if you found it. You know.
Yeah, for sure, and I, you know,
it's a little different when you're in a place like that.
And I've done that with games a couple of times. Some of the big game pickups I've had. I've done it with records, of course. Mm-hmm. You know, records that are $100-$200 that are just kind of randomly sitting in there.
It's like my favorite thing.
Cool.
Like
so cool.
I guess I've kind of got in, go with my local record store owner, and he'll let me kind of go through stuff before he puts it out now, which is kind of like that. Like, it might be 9% Goodwill, like, finds, but you might find that one thing in there, and he'll tell you have it for $1, you know?
Oh, man, that's the way to do it.
That's,
well, man, that's been a good, it's been a good dig of the week.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're going to come back here just a second with a, so to speak, and chip chat. And you're not going to want to miss this chip chat.
With your prayer requests.
Folks. Yeah. Send in your prayer requests.
Right, this is starting to grow on me a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Line.
That's what I'm saying. Just, you gotta stick
just
with.
get one of those burn phones to do it, so they can't, IRS can't trace us.
Yeah, let's start taking some some calls, some prayer requests. All right, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back with a, so to speak, and a chip chat that is. It's the best chip chat of the year, if you ask me. Every year when we do this.
But, yeah, I'm not.
But oh man, you ain't gonna want to miss this. You ain't gonna miss it.
Don't miss it.
You ain't gonna miss it.
Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out. Pick up a book. You got a fantasy, imagination can take you to where you wanna be. Are you curious? How can you find out? Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out. Read about stars and cars, play electric guitars, and cops that work hard, patrolling the boulevard, the heavyweight champ and his craziest bout. Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out. At your library. Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out.
Christmas hints and Kmart savings. Great shot if we had a camera. Kmart has the Kodak Dis 3100 camera, trim print 920, and a $2 rebate on 3 rolls of color print film.
Mildred's glasses match.
Kmart has Libby Symmetry glassware, too.
Hey, Mom.
The answer? Puma athletic shoes. Come on, take the hint. Thanks.
A Merry, Merry Christmas from Kmart.
Suzanne Summers.
Sure, I'm the sheriff, but sometimes my male deputies don't respect my authority. I don't lose my cool. I just walk softly and carry a big stick.
She's the sheriff, and she's got the laughs locked up.
Sunday at 6 on TV 68 WSYT.
Open wide, America. Burger Chef's got big, juicy, terrific burgers for you. 100% all beef. We really work hard to serve them hot and delicious, so you can take them to our work spot and make them taste even better, the way you want them. You're gonna love our burgers.
Open wide, America. You never can forget. You get more to like at Burger Chef.
Remember, Harry, it's Marion's first holiday turkey, not a word if it's dry.
It's her first turkey.
It won't be juicy.
What they don't know is Marion's first turkey is America's first turkey, Butterball. It's always juicy because it's specially deep basted, so every slice is moist and tender.
Juicy turkey, Marion.
I knew it would be.
After all, it's Butterball, also available fresh.
We're Beatrice.
Are you looking for me? I'm looking for someone. Where can you be? Someone.
Okay, early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why you're wiser than me. It's Stephen.
Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Hi, my name is Phil. Most of my friends call me Big Phil.
Okay. I like to talk to people deep into the night.
I play guitar.
I'm Eitan.
Hi, I'm Fred.
Hi, my name's Mike, and if you're sitting there watching this tape smoking your cigarette, well, hit the fast forward button, because I don't smoke and I don't like people who do smoke.
I'm not afraid to get sand on my tuxedo if you're not afraid to let the wind mess your hair up a little bit when I take the top down.
Perhaps even a nice bath with some champagne and candles.
Hi, Mom.
I do fashion photography, and I do...
Okay, so Jay's sitting here telling me about this wrestling. What is it, Jay, that's coming?
WrestleCade 2016 tomorrow in Winston-Salem. I want to go, and nobody wants to go. Dwayne, my cousin, which we grew up going to NWA wrestling.
Right.
We lived in the armpit of the NWA territory, and so we'd go every seemed like every Saturday.
So name out some of those people that are going to be there
people
tomorrow.
Are coming back tomorrow to Winston.
Sign autographs and take pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it's scheduled to appear. The Blue Meanie, which was a WWE guy, kind of 10, 15. Booker T.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, James Ellsworth, who just rose to fame in the WWE as kind of the geeky guy. Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Sullivan. Del Wilkes.
Nope.
You know Del Wilkes, the Patriot.
Oh my God.
Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah. Okay.
Ryback, who just retired from.
You said Flair's going to be there.
Flair, Scott Hall, Sid Vicious, Sting, Ric Flair.
Whoa.
Shane Douglas, Sandman, Ron Simmons, Rikishi.
Let's go up there.
Paul Orndorff.
Let's get all liquored up and go challenge some of them.
Kevin Nash. Gonna be there.
Big Sexy.
Is that a bird trying to get in here?
We got something coming in, folks.
One Man Gang.
Oh yeah,
WWE.
Right.
Rock and Roll Express.
Wow.
The Brooklyn Brawlers want to be there tomorrow.
Brooklyn Brawler. Speaking of Brooklyn.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty good.
Speaking of Brooklyn, for so to speak. This evening. Something Kimmy and the Bossman brought over for us last week. A couple weeks ago, we done one of them. It's a New York seltzer, speaking of Brooklyn. Now this is, Kimmy said this is her favorite. This is the vanilla cream. Is that what it's called?
Vanilla cream soda.
It's happening outside. I hear this all night when I'm going to sleep.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's like something.
You got something like living right there in the foundation.
Probably a gentleman.
Yeah, a homeless. You can probably hear us talking right now, actually.
So, okay, New York Seltzer vanilla cream soda.
Yeah.
Let's try this out. We show off that bottle there. I'm Carl this business.
Call it. Canteen it.
Oh, that is good now. Wow, those are amazing. These New York Seltzers, baby, I'm telling you what. It's really a throwback for me because I've not seen these around for ages.
Did you ever go to New York Deli in Greensboro?
Maybe.
It was a Randleman Road. It was a Southern Guilford restaurant.
Yeah.
Kind of over off Randleman Road in the Harris Teeter Shopping Center. And it was like this Brooklyn, well not Brooklyn, but New York style deli that somebody started down here.
Yeah.
They're still in business actually. Oh, T. Cooper's, that was the name.
Oh, T. Cooper's. Okay, yeah. I knew a guy that worked there.
Yeah, and they always sold those.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's good for a regular soda, let alone being a seltzer.
Right.
Cup, clap it, folks.
Cup, clap it.
Man, that's some real deal shit.
Some real deal
now,
holy food.
I tell you what, let's jump in on a chip chat because we got a couple things we need to talk about this evening. We got a couple to do that.
Down there on the floor?
Let's do the T&G though. I just want to do the T&G.
Sure.
I'll save the PPs for later.
Sure.
Because the PP will transcend a little bit. Speaking of Kimmy and the Bossman, they sent over these chips from Boulder Canyon earlier in the week.
Did they go to Colorado this week?
No. I don't know where the hell these came from. They're kettle chips. Are savory, and these are turkey and gravy chips, folks.
That's right up your buddy Hoyle.
Yeah, our savory turkey and gravy kettle cooked potato chips are the staple of this feast. We've taken our finest kettle cooked potato chips and seasoned perfectly with all the flavors reminiscent of Thanksgiving main attraction. Gobble, gobble them up.
Are they black? No, look at them. Are they black?
Oh, the chips. I thought she's asking if it was a black company. It's like, God, Jay, that's...
No.
No, they are from Boulder, Colorado. Oh, it's one of those, I'm going to make you look like an asshole bags. See there?
That was bolder of you to open them that way.
All right, Jay. Why don't you take it easy? Let's try one and hold that guy up if you would, please.
Why is that turkey so brown?
Well, D. I really like these chips. Those are great.
Yeah, I don't really get turkey and gravy.
No, I don't really get much of a turkey and gravy to where you're like, oh my God, that's exactly. But the taste that it does have.
How much more dressing is
the taste that it does have is a spice that is, wow.
It's almost salt and pepperish.
Yeah. With something else going on, but. That is good. Now, we're going ahead and kind of spoil the pot a little bit. She also gave us a bag of pumpkin pie chips from the same company. We'll skip that this week, and we'll come back to the pumpkin pie.
I bet they're sweet.
For the simple fact, yeah, they're going to be sweet. What are you, some kind of Navajo spiritualist over here, Jay?
I thought they'd be sweet.
If you know this program, if you followed us as all for the last couple of years, you know that I have a little thing I like to do. Of all these Black Friday shows we've done, and we've done several now, there's one thing that you know I'm always going to bring the heat.
Sweet heat, baby.
On Thanksgiving, Black Friday, day after Sun, is the world famous Grown Man Record Night Thanksgiving leftover nachos. Jay, if you would, please.
Do I have to touch them?
I take every year what's left. Careful, that whole thing will slide off
yeah,
there.
I know.
I let them sit for about 15, 20 seconds, Jay. Every year I take multi-grain tortilla chips from Utz, and I take whatever's left from Thanksgiving dinner. A little shredded up turkey, a little shredded up ham, some macaroni and cheese in this case, and some gravy to cover it. And pour it over and make these nachos. And it's one of my favorite little things to do. I've added dressing before. I've added other mashed potatoes have been on here at some certain points. But this is one of my favorite combinations. The ham, turkey, macaroni and cheese, and gravy. Let me tell you what, man. There's no better way to bring a good harvest down. This is one, Jay.
No.
Come on now. Ain't nothing on there you don't like.
Yeah, it was all of it together.
Ham,
I don't
turkey?
like turkey. I don't like turkey.
What? Jay doesn't like turkey. Because he's from Uzbekistan.
I eat a bite every year.
For good luck?
Yep. Kind of like I ate my collards on January 1st.
Collards?
Yeah. It's offensive. We don't call them collared people.
All right, folks.
What you drinking there?
A little fat tire. Let's wrap this bitch up. I'm about to dog these nachos right up on out of here.
Up your Buddy Hoyle.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us, Grown Man Record Night, this Black Friday edition.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping. Well, it's too late now. We'll catch up with you next week. We'll have a brand new show for you, hopefully, and good Lord willing, Creek don't rise. We'll have some records and some stuff to talk about, and we hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And,
I've got a very special record to show next week.
And keep be thinking about them prayers. We're gonna get them coming in right in a straight line.
Well,
next week.
Don't do it, people.
Somebody said breaking news: Fidel Castro died.
I wonder if Trump killed him too. Huh?
Jay, doesn't belong here.
That'd be a good thing, actually.
That doesn't belong here.
No, I'm talking about like you said the woman died because earlier because
Oh, yeah.
Trump gave her that thing. I'm
Yeah.
saying like maybe
Trump gave her a thing, all right.
maybe Trump made Castro die from a heart attack or something.
I like that card game Rook. You ever play that? You ain't never played Rook?
No, I never have.
You guys ever played Rook? If you have, holler at me. We'll see you next time, Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate you.
Wasn't Fidel Castro already dead?
I think it was mostly his gerrymander.
Yeah, I was gonna say. This just in. Che Guevara dies. When did he die? Like the 1700s or something like that, wasn't it?